terms and get it into the most simple form, right? So is everyone looking up here? Okay, now, number one, I gave you the more complicated one first. Let's talk about it. When we do PEMDAS, okay, P for parentheses first, what we want to do is distribute. Y'all remember distribution. If there's a number or anything in front of a parentheses, you're going to do what? Into the parentheses. What operation? Add, subtract, multiply, divide. What are you doing? Not adding. Nope. Distribution is when you're multiplying, right? Distribution is when you're multiplying. So we're going to take this term. What is this term right here? In front of the parentheses, what is it? You can't insult it because there's no equal sign. So again, what's in front of the parentheses? Negative 2x. So here's the deal. Some people think it's just x. Some people think it's 2x, but it is with the sign. Negative 2x. I'm going to underline that. That whole term, negative 2x, is going to be distributed into this parentheses. So let's see how smart y'all are. What is negative 2x times 3? I heard negative 6, which is part of it. So negative 6x. Okay, very good. And then, here's the tricky part. Don't get tricked with that phone in your hand late to my class. Okay? Negative 2x times x. Now, what is x times x? No. Not 2. Not 2x. Not 0. Not 1. X times x. So the 2's not in front. It's a little. It's x squared, okay? Because you're multiplying. Now, if you were adding x plus x, that's 2x. But x times x, right, is x squared. So everybody today on your assignment, when you're multiplying an x times an x, you've got to write x squared. Just saying, okay? So let's go ahead and distribute. So negative 2x times just x. What do you think I'm going to write? Okay, negative is part of the answer. Negative. How often do I burn through these batteries? Okay. Amazon's making a killing off me. Nice. I like it. All right, so negative 2x times x is what? Negative 2x squared. Has everyone seen that? When you have an x times an x, it's an x squared. Cool. Now bring down the plus 2 and the 8x, please. 8x out front, plus 2 after it. We got 4 terms. And the question is, what do we do next? Well, we're trying to simplify it, so we're going to combine any like terms. So, first term is an 8x. Do I have other x's that I can combine with that? What? Minus 6x? Now, does it combine with this? Okay, so everybody, x and x squared are different. They look similar, but they're not the same, so they're not the like terms. So these first two can combine. But we want to start with the highest power, right in the back. Highest power is x squared. So this term we're going to write first. So let's write this term. This term is negative 2x squared. I'm going to write that first. Notice how I took the negative with it. Then I got two x terms I'm going to combine together. 8x minus 6x. What is 8x minus 6x? 2x. Okay, so plus 2x. And then I have a constant, just a plus 2. It doesn't combine with any other constants. There's only one constant. Bring it down. It's plus 2. That is the most simplified to get. Negative 2x squared plus 2x plus 2. Okay, a lot of 2's there. That's the most complicated one. So if you see parentheses, you have to do what first? Distribute, which is multiplying into the parentheses. Cool? Then you combine only the like terms. Now, number 2, you don't have to distribute, but let's combine them, right? Please. Now, what terms do you see here? Give me one letter you actually see there. X. Okay, what else? Z. What else? xy. Now here's the deal. If you have two variables, two letters, that's still one unique thing. And then we got z again and x again. So all we got to do is combine these real quick, and we'll be done. So let's do that. First term, 4x combines with what? All right, so 4 minus 5. What do we get? Negative 1x, which usually is just written as negative x. Cool. Start with those z's. I got 8z plus 9z is how many z's? We had 8. I'm writing on the board. 8z and 9z does make 17z. And our xy is the only xy, so we can bring it down. Do not forget the sign. It's negative 2xy, right? Including the sign. So you put minus 2xy. That is the most simplified version of that original expression, okay? So today, what you're going to do, I'm going to pass that right now, some stuff like this. Make sure you distribute if you need to. Combine all your like terms and just write it out. On the back, there's a tree. So I'm passing it out to you with the back side up because I need to explain it real quick and then we can get started. So on the back, there's a tree. On the trunk of the tree is a term, okay? So real quick, look at the back. See the trees? Our family tree, like 7th period family tree. All right, check it out. What's the trunk of the first tree at the top left? It's a Y. Is everyone listening? But in this box, all of the Y terms are going to go in this tree. Okay? So there's only 5 of them. Not XY, not Y squared. On the top right tree, put all your X squared terms from here up here. Same. Bottom left, put all the constants. Bottom right, put all the Z's. Okay? Does that make sense? Now, by the way, it says at the top, but not everything's going to be used because not everything has a tree. So again, just seeing if you can combine or classify the terms correctly. Cool. So go ahead. XY is not X. XY is not X squared. Just, okay. You can go. So, correct. So you're going to work on this assignment if you finished yesterday's assignment and you can turn that in. Okay. If you got any questions, let us know. If you're stuck, if you're not sure, ask us questions. We'll help you out. Okay. Let's get started.